Hi everybody, welcome to my video. Today I am going to try to teach myself how to be accountable. Sorry, the dogs just walked in. Larry, what are you doing, bud? Okay, anyway, today I'm going to be trying to teach myself responsibility. And to me, that is financial responsibility because that is what I lack the most. As we all do. I'm sure. If you're here, I'm assuming you do too. I have gone over this so many times. I've bought all the budget binders, watched all the YouTube videos, and I still cannot keep myself on track. I'll fill out one day and then not do it ever again. And as you'll see later on. But today, you know, the whole new year, new me. I'm gonna try, and not that I'm gonna do that. That stereotype is, but here we are. Here we are at the beginning of the year. The first step I'm going to take is, or the first step, and I'm gonna be calling it charting my realistic expenses. So my everyday, going through my bank account, listing all of my expenses, labeling those and putting them into categories such as food, health, personal, all those things. I kind of already did that and created my own categories already. I saw a YouTube channel, I can't remember, not a YouTube channel, a video, I can't remember her name. However, she's the one that, she called it an expense tracker. So she went through her bank account and she wrote down everything. And then she went through with colored markers, highlighters, pens, whatever, and she marked each, like food was red, personal blue, health green, and so on and so forth. And so that way she knew how much she was spending each month on those certain things all together. And that's how I do my my bills. I get my average by going through my bank account, seeing how much I spent the past 3 months, 3 or 4 months, and then adding those up, dividing by how many months I counted up. That gives you your average. So let's just get this started. So I'm going to be finding my average bill amount. I kind of already know a lot of my things are reoccurring, same amount every month, but some of them are not. So I'm going to start with my bills. I call those my 4 walls. And that's my necessities. I need these to live. My rent, my water, my electricity, wow, I spelled that wrong. One second. I just went ahead and whited that out. This is my last piece of paper in this section of the notebook, so I didn't want to use any more. I'm just going to wait for that to dry, and then I will put electricity there. But anyway, so I went ahead and I counted up just for 3 months. So October, November, and December. My rent is always the same. Disclaimer, I live in New Mexico in a small town where housing isn't that nice. So my rent is cheap, just so you know. So it's not, I don't pay thousands of dollars for rent. I pay my total every month, $600. My boyfriend did recently just move in. We do plan on trying to find something bigger because he does have children, and my place is not big enough for 4 people. Anyway, we are going to be looking for somewhere else a little bit bigger that will be more comfortable for all of us, because this place that I have it was comfortable for me. And yeah, anyway, so my water for October was 20, for November it was 20, 27 in December, and that makes the average 23. Let's see if this is dry. I know that looks awful, but this is all gonna look awful. Just stick with me. I know I try to make it aesthetic with the candle, and anyway, I'm gonna finish filling this out, and then that's the boring part, so I'll fast forward through this. I did want to explain something right here real quick. My gas bill did go up because my heater has been running. Obviously, it's October, November, December. It's getting cold out. We just had a blizzard, and my heater has been on constantly. So I know my average came out. Oh, and also I'm doing just rounding up to these numbers. These aren't exact, but I'd rather be over than under. But anyway, I am going to move this to actually 50 because I know it's going to be more expensive than it was for December. That's an awful 50. Don't pay attention to that. And then next, because these are my need to live, I call my next section my fifth wall. And that's going to include my Wi-Fi, my phone, all of my subscriptions. I also include my bank fee in here, because that's just a necessity, my first world problem necessities. So I'm gonna go fill these out, and then I'll be right back. So with my fifth wall expenses, these are all fixed expenses. So they're always the same. There's no need to find an average because it's always going to be the same. So I'm going to put my totals all the way out here. It might look silly, but just so it matches up with these ones. Let me make this look a little bit better for my brain. But it doesn't even look that great. It's just to fill up that space so that I know. Okay, next, I'm going to do my savings. Or I'm sorry, my debt. I'm going to do my debt because those also have a due date. Here you could put your credit cards, your student loans, your personal loans, anything like that. I don't have any credit cards or loans. I do have my student loan. So in here is going to be my student loan. That's Department of Education. And I also use Affirm to pay for like Amazon purchases sometimes. It's a pain in the butt, so I don't do it that often. And now I have my savings. I have an emergency fund. And with that, I save 10% of my income from my job. I say my income from my job because the way I have my budget set up, or want to set it up, is my boyfriend's contribution to bills. I'm just going to put as a source of income, if that makes sense. And I also want to do some challenges. Oh, I'm pretty sure I spelled that wrong. Challenges. I'm not bringing out the whiteout again. I used to be a server and a bartender, and so I was doing a $1 and $2 challenge, so I still have some left over in my binders. I haven't taken it out. I don't serve or bartend anymore, so it's not going to be built up. I'm going to do different challenges now. My 10% of my income is only 120. Our hours got cut at my job, and I am in the process of looking for something more like big girl job, because I just feel too old to not have one, So income should be changing soon. Hopefully, fingers crossed, speaking it into existence. I'm gonna find a good big girl, boss girl job that I'm going to be happy at. I am. Next, I have my wallet, and this is going to be my everyday binder that I keep with me for everyday spending, such as groceries, fuel for my car, going out, such as for drinks, for food, anything like that. Personal. And I also keep a fudge envelope. Oh, sorry. Because I know me and I know I'm going to overspend here, and this is just in case. It's not a lot, but it's just in case because I know I'm awful at spending. I don't really know how. I didn't keep track of this. If I tried to go back into my bank statement and looked for all the times I've spent money on food or going out, we would be here all night. The sun would be gone, the candle would be burned out. So I'm just gonna put 60 because I usually spend about $20 every time I eat from like to go. So I'm going to limit myself at 3 times. And personal, I never really buy myself anything, but it is my birthday month and I do need some makeup. I don't even know. I'm gonna put 50. I probably won't spend it, but maybe I will. And my fudge, I always put 10, so I'm just gonna keep it at 10. Next, I have my I have a whole list of sinking funds, but these particular sinking funds are like need to have, such as my pets, health, and my car. So sinking, these have to get stuffed no matter what. My other sinking funds, they can get stuffed if I have enough after this, if that makes sense. I call my car maintenance 4 wheels, like 4 walls, 4 wheels. And health, I'm gonna put. I haven't had to use anything in my car. Like, I haven't had to get an oil change or new tires or anything like that. But I always want to be prepared, so I always have save money for car maintenance and then what I call life's good emergency, because every time life's going good, my car is like, you thought. If you know, you know. So for my 4 wheels, I'm going to save 40. And then health, I haven't needed to stock up on medicine or anything, but I'd rather have money saved away than not. So I'm going to put 25 in there. Now that I've found out all of my averages, what I should be putting away each month for these categories, I am going to set up my binders so that I have somewhere to put this money. Give me one sec. I already had started my binders. I don't like the order they're in. I didn't like it. I'm just going to redo them. Let me show you. So I have these. I'm pretty sure I got all of these off of SheIn. Besides this one, I may have got this one. No, I think I got them all off of SheIn. I wanted this brown one. They sent me a pink one. Pink's not my color, but it is what it is. I use it for, or I'm going to use it for like holiday sinking funds and things that don't really get stuffed that often. But some of them already have stickers on them. I'm going to go through and redo them. It's going to take me forever because I went to Dollar Tree and Walmart and I got like the individual letter stickers like these. And so I just went through and I single letter put every envelope. It's going to take me forever, so let me go do that and then I will be right back again. Okay, I'm back. I added these charms or keychains to my binders. I got them off SheIn as well. This one's really cute. I did use black letters for these and I should have used the gold ones. Don't ask, I don't know. I liked the gold or the black ones and then anyway. So here I have my bills, my 5th wall, my 4th wall, everything with a due date. So my debt as well. So my gas bill, and I have them in order of when they come out of my account. So gas, energy, water, rent. Oh, I should say, like, rent, I pay at the end of every month. So it's there before the new month even starts. I will get into that later on, but rent, Peacock, my cell phone, Google, bank fees, Apple, Wi-Fi, Spotify, my student loans, and Affirm. This one is my everyday wallet. I specifically wanted this binder because it has a place for my ID. I want to be able to carry this with me in my bag at all times. I have this keychain on here. It says, "You work harder than an ugly stripper, overworked and underpaid." I thought that was hilarious. Not a stripper, by the way. I don't have the physique or the upper body strength for that. I commend you if you do. This is from when I was serving. I put all my coins in here and my tips in here, and then I distributed them throughout my binders at the end of every week, but I don't serve anymore. I do want to go back eventually because the money was just, it was good to have cash at all times. I have these budget sheets that came with one of my budget binders. It's just a basic budget sheet. You put your balance, and then say I spent, like my balance in here was 20 and I spent 5, so I'd put -5, and then my new balance would be 15. Sorry, my dogs jumped up because they thought someone was at the door. No one was at the door. Yeah, so that's how the budget sheets work. In here in my everyday, I have food, fuel, out, personal, and my fudge. So this one I'm just going to keep with me in my bag. If I have room, I need to find a bigger bag, I think. I just don't like the smaller budget binders that you have to fold your money. I don't know. I don't know. And then, okay, so for this cow print one, I got this off SheIn. It's so cute. I have this keychain for it. And here's all my sinking funds from priority or short-term priority to long-term. Vehicle, so my 4 wheels, dogs, health. I have a self-care one in here for my boyfriend, his kids. This used to be in my wallet. I added it to sinking just because, like, we don't go out that much and we can save up to go out. It's like the movies or bowling, stuff like that. Birthdays, house. So this I'm going to use to rental-friendly renovate. There's a better way to say that, but just so that I can make the house comfortable for me and for his kids and for him. So we actually want to be here. This is my tattoo fund. This is the school one I was talking about. Just to pay off that balance for school, business, travel. Future, I'm going to use as like, just for like future expenses, say house, wedding, anything that big that might happen in the future. And then retirement, because yeah, I don't have that kind of job yet. Also, I wish this had a clasp. It has a magnet that you have to like really push to have it clasp, and I'm worried about how this is going to get stuffed because it's already packed. Which is where this one comes in handy. This is the one I don't really like. It is the same as the brown one, but it's pink. I don't have a problem with pink. It's just not my thing. So in here, this is where I have my savings and my holiday sinking. So emergency. And then this is my $1 challenge that I started while serving, same as my $2. This was going to be a savings, but I think I'm going to take these off and maybe do a different one. Valentine's Day, Mother and Father's Day, 4th of July, Halloween. There was no Thanksgiving, so I used fall activities. All these stickers right here came with the cow print binder, and I didn't feel like peeling off each letter anymore, so I just found these. And oh, shopping is going to be Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and then Christmas and New Year. So since I'm going to be doing my budget digitally on my iPad, I'm going to go ahead and pull that up and show you how I did my templates and how I plan on tracking all my expenses and my income and all of that. So be right back. So to do my budget journaling, I use an app called Zinnia. I used to use it so often. I used to use it for bullet journaling. I kind of fell off of this. Life just got away and I didn't have much time. I was working 2 jobs last year and I just didn't have time to sit down and do creative type stuff that I used to love to do. And now that I have some free time, I do want to get back into it. Maybe I can do that as well, make videos of that. But for now, we're going to do my budget. And I'm doing bi-weekly because I get paid twice a month. So here I'm going to put the first week, the second week, I have a spot for, I designed I put these together on Procreate, transferred them to Zinnia. If I do that, you just press that little picture icon. I can do a whole review on Zinnia if you wanted me to, but for now, anyway, I have my work schedule and then how many hours, since I do get paid hourly, so I can track that, so I can guesstimate how much my check is going to be. And then I also have a spot for events to keep track of. Same thing, just the 2 weeks. I have a spot for goals, like savings goals, no spending goals, stuff like that. And then a spot for notes. And then I also have the monthly budget. So I did it to where I could fill out any month on here, so I don't have to keep going back and recreating a new month. So it's just a square and I can put the numbers in as I want. I have a spot for events so that as I'm looking monthly, not weekly, but monthly, I can know which events are coming up, birthdays, dinners, stuff like that. Spot for notes. And then this is how I'm going to track everything. So income, putting it here, budgeted just means like, so as I was tracking my hours, I think I'm going to make this amount. That's how much I have to budget the rest of this, or so I think. And same here, budgeted. And then as I get paid, I can put the actual amount and go from there. My gas, so this is my 4 walls. Say my gas bill, I have them in order of when they come out of my account. So say I budgeted like $30 for gas, but it was only 25. So that means I have 25 extra I can put later. And with this little spot right here, this little spot right here with the arrow and the 2 boxes, I'm going to be putting like, so say I got paid $1,200, my total in bills was $700. That would mean I have like $500. I would put $500 here to go down to budget this. And then whatever's left from here, I have to put here, whatever I have left here to put here, and so on and so forth. I would do a zero-based budget, which means at the end of all these arrows, it would be 0. The leftover number would be 0. However, I'm so new to this, and I know me and my overspending, so I'm going to have a buffer. So at the end of each budget, my buffer is going to be this total down here in this breakdown, and that's going to be how much I'm going to leave in my account so that if a bill was more than I thought it was going to be, it could pull out of that and I'd be okay. Same with if I overspend somewhere, I can pull from that buffer and I'll be okay. Like it's not the end of the world. I'm not going to overdraw anything. I'm safe. It's called a buffer. But yeah, that's how I do it. If you want like a more in-depth tutorial on how I put these together, I really just did it so quick because I just really want to get into it. I would fill these out. I guess I could fill out this monthly one, but I don't get paid until the 12th. So I want to wait until I know how much I'm getting so that I can budget the 2 weeks that are coming up. I can actually make a video of that as well. When I get paid, I will fill this out and show you how I do that. But for now, that's it. Thank you for watching. if you watched. And wish me luck in this. I really want to stick with this, and I'm hoping that posting a video, holding myself accountable for it, will keep me on track. Thanks for sticking around. Oops. I will see how this goes and maybe post an update video. See y'all in a few days, maybe in a couple of days, because today is the 10th. Okay, bye.